to the Jeremy Hill Show. I have another reaction video, and this clip is used out of fair use and for educational purposes. Now let's get into it. Now I want to show you ladies just how dangerous it is to continuously date a Pookie, a Nook Nook, a Ray Ray, a Tyrone, a Ray Ray, especially those type of men who are emotionally unstable. I have a story of a woman who tried to get away from her man, and he decides to delete her in the parking lot. So let's go ahead and break down these clips, and you let me know what you think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna make it real big this time. Let's play.
Baltimore County Police say they arrested a man who they say shot and killed a woman, then left her inside a car in a high school parking lot. This is video of the scene where Lakeisha Wheeler's body was found last Friday. Police say the 45-year-old victim was left inside a car parked in the lot outside Pikesville High School.
The size of the candlelight vigil spoke volumes of how much Lakeisha Wheeler was loved. According to her family, they gave police a possible motive and the name of a suspect.
Who we here for? Keisha!
45-year-old Lakeisha Wheeler was a kind, loving, and outgoing woman who had a beautiful soul, both inside and out. She loved spending time with family and friends and was considered the glue that held everyone together. Most importantly, she was a devoted mother of 5 and had 3 grandchildren. Lakeisha had an overall passion for being there for others and even worked in the medical field at Vital Sign Home Care as a dedicated and compassionate caregiver taking care of the elderly. Lakeisha was reported missing on July 5th by her family after several failed attempts to reach her. Little did they know, they would never hear or speak to her again. Just before 7 p.m. on July 7th, Baltimore County Police responded to the 7600 block of Labyrinth Road near Pikesville High School for reports of shots being fired. Upon arrival, they would locate an unresponsive woman inside of a vehicle.
Baltimore County Police are investigating a deadly shooting outside Pikesville High School. Just before 7 last night, officers were called to Labyrinth Road for a report of an unconscious person.
The victim was identified as 45-year-old Lakeisha Wheeler, who was sadly pronounced dead at the scene after succumbing to several injuries consistent with gunshot wounds. An investigation into the case revealed Lakeisha had a protective order against the father of her 6-year-old son, 53-year-old Levi Feldman. Feldman violated the protective order on June 24th after becoming jealous over her new relationship. He reportedly made an attempt to enter her home, threatening to kill her and her new boyfriend, but one of her friends stopped him. Video footage from around the time of the murder helped detectives identify Feldman and track his movements after he exited the car in which Lakeisha was found.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You get these men that are emotionally unstable, very insecure and jealous. Now, if a man already has a protective order against him from you, and then he breaks in your home threatening to take you out in your boyfriend, and then a friend had to intervene to keep that from happening, you should have took further steps to make sure that you're going to be protected, especially if you're a mother. See, the thing is, a lot of men, and women too, but a lot of men are not right in the head, man. Here it is, you got a dude that says, if I can't have you, nobody else can. Man, y'all should have pressed charges and got more than just a protective order. You might, in some cases, some women have to move. See, this is why you women and men also have to vet people better than this, because you get these nuts who in your life. Now, that woman has a child or children who will never see their mother again. Never see their mother again. And they're gonna tell you how he lured her out there to get deleted. But it's crazy.
Lakeisha could be seen pulling into the parking lot, followed by a male exiting the vehicle just a few minutes later. Investigators learned that Lakeisha was lured to the parking lot after receiving a phone call from Feldman, who said that he had broken down on I-83 and that he...
So my question is, if you have a protective order or restraining order against this man, why is he even freaking calling you? Another thing I have to say, if he's violating the protective order, why are you going to meet him? It don't matter if his car is broke down. It doesn't matter if his house on fire, he got a broke leg. You need to stay away from a man who says he's going to end your life. Most men don't say that and don't mean it. I know people get mad, I'll do something to you. But if a man breaks in your house and he's jealous-hearted and you got a new man and he threatened you and the man, either he had no fear of that man or he just didn't care, you don't need to be messing with him. I don't care, man, no.
He needed tools out of the Honda Accord that she was driving. After agreeing to help Feldman, Lakeisha left her home shortly afterwards. She made a call to check on her 6-year-old son, saying that she was going to work, but no one heard from her again.
It's all here in the charging documents, including how police say the cell phone that they say that the suspect took from his victim helped track his movements, which helped lead to an arrest in what some neighbors are calling a shocking murder. It's an act of violence that disturbs the peace of Emile Juma.
But I mean, she lost her life in a violent way, and it's like one street away.
Dad is 40 on the parking lot of Pikesville High School in Baltimore County last Friday. A startling discovery near Juman's home.
To lose your life in a violent way, just, in your vehicle, that's like shocking, It's like out of the blue.
Now, news of an arrest and what police believe could be a motive. Police identifying the suspect, 53-year-old Levi Feldman. According to charging documents obtained by Fox 45 News, Feldman is the father of Wheeler's 6-year-old son.
So look at this. The child lost his mother and now lost his daddy. But that's the baby daddy. That's the father of her child that you got to I don't care. If you got a restraining order against your father, your baby's daddy, there's a reason for that. Or baby mother, that's a reason for that. I'm not trying to help you because once you come in threatening anything to do me harm, I'm going to look at you different for the rest of my life, period. That man did not even care about how his actions was going to impact his child. He just wanted to end her life. Think about how jealous. When you're jealous, there's no room for love in your heart. Think about it. To the point where you want to end someone's life, you don't even love your child no more because you're so jealous. Man.
Investigators say in February, she had filed a protective order against Feldman, an order he violated last month, and an arrest warrant issued. According to police, he had learned Wheeler was in a new relationship and that Feldman became jealous. We're also learning more about what happened the moments before the shooting. According to charging documents, video surveillance from Pikesville High School captures Wheeler parking on the school's parking lot last Thursday, July 6th, just before 8 o'clock that morning. Minutes later, a black male is seen getting out of the front passenger seat of the vehicle and begins to walk along Smith Avenue. Police say earlier that day, Feldman had called Wheeler, told her his car had broken down on Interstate 83 and that he needed the tools out of the car Wheeler was driving. She agreed to help him and left home. Later, at 7:21 that morning, police say she called her son, checked on him, then said she was going to work.
Think about that, man. Going to help your the parent of your child, the one you made a baby with, and that ends up being the person that ends your life. So you got to stop. These pookies are dangerous, man. These pookies are dangerous, and these women don't be caring about that. They just want to go ahead and see. You don't want a decent man. You want a man that's going to knock you upside your head, throw you around like a frisbee, and end your life in the parking lot because he told you that his car broke down and he needs the tools that's in your Honda Accord to fix his car. Man, you better tell that dude to get AAA. You better tell him get a yearly subscription, an annual subscription to AAA to come fix that shit. Because I'm going to tell you why. If you got to put a protective order against him and then he violate the protective order, threatening to end your life, your boyfriend's life, and now he's calling you out the blue saying his car is messed up, what make you think he wasn't trying to get you out there so he can do something to you? Some of y'all don't got no good sense, man. I'm telling you, man. Now that little boy gonna grow up knowing that his daddy was a murderer and knowing that his mama was murdered by his daddy, by his daddy. Come on, man. Y'all need to get your lives right, brother. I mean, seriously, that don't even make any dang sense, man. Well, I hope y'all having a good day out there. I'll be seeing y'all pretty soon. You know how I do.